and welcome back. In this video we'll be analyzing the equation of a hyperbola. So we'll analyze the equation x squared over 16 minus y squared over 4 equals 1. So this equation is of the form x squared over a squared minus y squared over b squared equals 1, where a squared equals 16 and b squared equals 4. The graph of this equation is a hyperbola centered at 0, 0, and whose transverse axis lies along the x-axis. In the equation of a hyperbola, b squared can be found by taking c squared minus a squared. Okay, and as long as we have two values, we can always find the third. So in our case, b squared equals 4. So I have 4 equals c squared minus a squared, which is 16. This means that 20 equals c squared, or we could say c equals plus or minus the square, c equals plus or minus 2 square root of 5. Since our vertices are found at plus or minus a, 0, in our case, that means the vertices are plus or minus 4, 0. Our foci are given by plus or minus c, 0. So in our case, the foci are given by plus or minus 2 square root of 5, 0. Let's plot the coordinates that we have so far. Here's our center at 0, 0, our vertices at 4, 0 and negative 4, 0, our foci at 2 times the square root of 5, 0, and negative 2 times the square root of 5, 0. Next, we need to find the points on the graph above and below the foci, and we'll do this by letting x equal plus or minus the square root of, x equals plus or minus 2 times the square root of 5. So by substituting plus or minus 2 times the square root of 5 for x, and working that out, we get 20 over 16 minus y squared over 4 equals 1. We can solve this for y, and you may want to pause the video here to work this out. You should get y equals plus or minus 1. Now I know that my additional points are 2 square root of 5, 1, 2 square root of 5, negative 1, negative 2 square root of 5, 1, and negative 2 square root of 5, negative 1. Next, we'll connect the points, our additional points, along with our vertices to draw our parabola. And we have our graph. So this concludes our example. I hope it was helpful for you, and we'll see you next time.